Hello everybody, how are you doing? Today we are coding Java again. I have been a bit messed up with this project, so there may be something that you guys haven't made here, but I think there will not be anything like that. There shouldn't be, I hope there isn't. No, there shouldn't be anything, so I think I've checked that good. But yeah, today we're gonna start drawing the players on the screen. Yeah, awesome. So, players on the screen. It's that complicated. Well, it's not that complicated. Well, players on the screen is not complicated at all. But, it's a bit complicated. Well, it's not that complicated when you come to the multiplayer, but it's a bit hard. It's not complicated, but it will take a bit longer time. But I guess we will get it ready today. I'm not sure how long I'll record. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get that ready. So, we will just make a constructor here for the player class. Basically, I'm just creating the player class, public player, and then, you know, that stuff that we'll type in there. So, we will need the X and Y coordinate for the player to make. So, let's just do int X and Y. Well, we need to do another int here, but yeah. And then we need to do public int here, so public int x comma y, and that will make our x and y variables. Awesome. And this dot x equals x, and this dot y equals y. I was just watching some hockey tonight, so that's awesome. Public player, let's see. Hard to think, okay. Public void render graphics G. We need to do one thing actually here, is we need to make it render the player and other stuffs. Let's see. So we need to make it render the player, kind of. So I guess we'll do. Okay, I think we'll do it like this. So g.set color first. Color dot. You can make it whatever you want to. There's also a way of doing like this. You can also make it like this, and then the RGB color, the red, green or blue color things there, but I will just make a basic color, just red for now. And G dot fill rect X and Y and 32 by 32, but you can change this to whatever height width and height you want your character to be. Okay, so now what we need to do is make this is my way of doing it. So I'll just make a array list. Actually, we need to make it static. Static array list player and players equals new array list player, and then it's pretty much this. Actually, I'm not sure if this will work. If not, I know what the problem is. But if it works, okay, it worked good. So now we have the array list of our players, where we can keep all the players' data pretty much, the client. So now when we start, we need to add a new player. We need to make a player. Okay, need to do players dot add player here, new player. Pretty much what I'm thinking of. So we're adding a new player, and that's our character here. Will this be a platformer? You can comment below what you want this game to be, but I'm right now making it a platforming style, but you can change it. So new player, and it's not even decided yet. So I guess we'll just make a new player on. Oh, one thing that I didn't remember is that we need to make the int for the x and y here, so that we can just pass them in for a regular player here. Come on, y, like that. So we're just adding the players pretty much. So what I'm gonna do here is g dot draw text, no, draw string actually. Okay, so we're just gonna draw the players. So play here, sec players dot size. I guess it is. I guess it's size. I'm not sure though. Is it size? No. That's weird. Let's see. That's in weirdo. Is it players dot size? Yep. It's just that we need to make it a string, which I guess was like string. No, it was I think it was like integer dot to string, I guess. Then here, I guess it was this. Yeah, I'm not sure though. X and Y would be 120, and then we need to make. Before we do this, we'll just set the x equal to 100. No, stick to 500. Let's just make it to 100. I don't care. Let's see. Y equals 100. Y equals 100 as well. You need to do that. Or you can make it whatever coordinates you want to. Okay. So now we see players count here. Yeah, we have one player. But now let's fix a thing that I did not remember. We need to draw the players. So at least the player count thing works pretty much there. But we're gonna get the sending data so that if another player joins, it will say 2, and then if you disconnect, it will say 1. So that stuffs. I guess X and Y. There's that. Player X and Y. Actually, you guys, I'm actually gonna continue this and make my own project from this series. So you can also do that, of course, but I'm gonna continue it. So this is not gonna be a really long series, because it's not gonna be a really complicated game. But yeah, it's gonna be a basic platformer, you know. You can play with your friends, but you can add custom building. I think you're able to add that after this series, but at least I'm gonna make you guys learn the basic multiplayer things, you know. So let's do players. Render. Let's do it. We need to make a player in the beginning. You can just call player A1, whatever. Just call it something. You can. It's not really anything, you know. Just call it anything. Equals players dot get I, and we're gonna make that for loop about yeah. Let's do that right now. So for I equals 0. When I is less than, as long as I is less than players size, just I plus. So loop through every single players. Yep, pretty much. Let's see. Get that working, and then we'll just do players. I mean A1 dot render. You know, just rendering pretty much. Let's see how this looks like. Okay, so here we got that. I know the text is a bit there, so let's just change the the yeah, here's integer to string. It will just make a int to a string, and it's a pretty useful thing. If you, yeah, it's actually really useful. I recommend you using that because it's pretty useful. And there we have our players, and there we have my player. So I guess we'll start with custom colors. Nah, let's see. There's almost everything I could do now. I guess I'm gonna start with maybe movement. Yeah, I guess movement. Okay, we'll just do the movement, and then we'll be ready for this this episode. I was near saying serious there, but no, not even near. So implement keyboard. I think it is. I think it's keyboard. No, it's keyboard listener. I guess I've been coding in a pretty long time, and it's actually true. I mean, I'd unimplemented methods. We're only gonna need this pretty much. So this is the thing. I always think if we do. Okay, that's what we can do. So what we can do here is make some public static booleans. Oops. I think the video is not going to be much longer than this, but I'm just going to make some booleans. We call up, comma down, alright, and comma left. And then pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to say if e dot get key code equals key event dot v key, and then you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna do up, but there is w and that stuff. So then we're just gonna do no problems, good. Right, no, I mean up equals true. And then we'll just copy this pretty much here. Oops, I failed that a bit. And then up equals false, pretty much. So now what we can do is just this will be the only thing we're making. I think the next episode we're gonna start doing the multiplayer stuff, which will be really fun, I hope. Yeah, awesome. Up first, client. I guess we can go to client, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll go to client. I think, yeah, we could do that in the player class, but let's do it in the client for now. So tick if keyboard dot up is true, then we just y minus like this. So y minus equals whatever you want it to minus equal. I'll just make it 2. That will be pretty fast, and then we'll just go to some Skype things. We're going to start. Let's see. We just think about it now. We need to do add key listener. I know I spelled that wrong because it's a little a there. Add key listener, and then I guess new keyboard. I guess this is the right way. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the right way. So let's see if this works. Okay, let's see. If keyboard up. X and Y. Let's see. There could be a basic problem that I may not notice right now. Add key listener, new keyboard. If we go VK up equals false, up equals true. Huh? That's pretty weird. Okay, that's not very does not click. Let's just add default serial version ID. Still, weird. Weird. Nothing works. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Why mine is equal tick. Okay. Keyboard up. This is pretty weird for me, cause that doesn't happen a lot. X and Y. You need to click the. I can't find the error, so I think I'll end the episode here, but in the next episode I will tell you guys what the error was. So bye bye guys. Bye.